Did you like it though? Did you?
Double time.
What's good, YouTube? We have another rookie profile video, and this one is going to be on Kenny Walker. Kenny Walker was a running back out of Michigan State, 5'9", 211, ran a 4.38. I like that. My rookie notes on him is that he's a 3-star recruit, looks small on tape, looks fast, has vision, a patient runner, great footwork, pauses opponents with a stutter step, but played against questionable competition. Dope Walker Award winner. That means he won the award for the best running back in college football. Early declare, highest dominated rating, most elusive PFF rating. He fits my workhorse profile, and he has a speed score over a 110. As long as he get third round draft capital and having a speed score over a 110, that's always a good thing. And I might have not mentioned it, but Breece Hall has some of these things also. The speed score, workhorse profile. The speed score and the workhorse profile is two things that Breece Hall had as well, just in case I forgot it in that video. Now, I will say, although he did meet my workhorse profile, he did not meet my Hall of Fame running back profile. He only gave me a 33 vertical. I like my running backs to give me at least a 35. That's my threshold, and he didn't meet that threshold. He also didn't do the 3-cone, and that's an important drill that goes into the athletic profile thresholds of that prototype. But all in all, this was a running back that I really liked. The knock that has been on him is how well does he pass catch? Because in his college career, he only caught 19 passes. And that's not what's up. Because when it comes to fantasy, the running backs that give you the higher ceiling is the ones that are pass catchers. So he did look well catching the ball in the combine, but he just didn't get that many opportunities in college to catch the ball and get the stats. NFL mock draft database is projecting him to be the second running back off the board, going around the 49th pick. So, as usual, we always go around that pick and see what teams is around that pick and what his most likely landing spot to be. So 49 is the second round. So we're going to start at 42 looking for possible landing spots. And 42, the Colts have that pick. So that's a no-go. 43, the Falcons. Hey, that could be a landing spot for Kenny Walker. All right, let's get back to it. Get my pick. All right. I think the last thing I was saying is 43 is definitely a spot that Kenny Walker could go. We'll see. 44, the Browns. No, they already have their Thunder and Nick Chubb, so that's out. 45 is the Ravens. Maybe. The Ravens seen their whole backfield go down last year. They run a running back by committee. Kenny Walker would do well in that system, but his ceiling would be instantly limited due to the committee he'll be in. Number 46, Devin Cook run that backfield, and they have that other guy, Nidwicki or Nin something, They have a backup that they drafted in the 3rd round, I think, last year. Number 47, Washington. Antonio Gibson runs that. Number 48, the Bears. You have David Montgomery over there with a nice little backup. Number 49 is the Saints. The Saints got all kind of cap issues. I doubt they draft a running back that high. Number 50, we have Kansas City. I don't know how much faith Kansas City has in CEH. Maybe they draft Kenneth Walker because for some reason they decided to draft CEH, who was one of the best pass catchers in that draft, and decided to make him run it up the hole instead of catching the ball. So maybe this time they decide to draft someone that specializes in running it up the hole. Kenny Walker would instantly go up in value there, even if they try to run a committee. Kenny Walker is a superior runner that's anyone that's in that backfield. Number 51, the Eagles. I doubt the Eagles will go running back again that high. Number 52, the Steelers. That's a no-go. Number 53, Green Bay. No-go. Number 54, Patriots. I doubt that. And number 55, the Cardinals. I can see the Cardinals drafting a running back. Their backfield is shadow right now. So let's see what we got, because this is gonna be interesting. I think there's a good chance Breece Hall probably get drafted to the Falcons. So we'll take that off the board. The Ravens may want to add some firepower at 45 to their backfield, so they might take Walker. Then at 50, Kansas City may want to add some firepower to their backfield. And then if he dropped to 55, I think Walker will be going to the Cardinals. Book it. I will say at 57, you have the Bills. And at 58, Falcons have another pick. So if they decide to pass on Breece Hall, maybe if Walker drops that far down, they may pounce on him there. Let's see. Let's try to project where he's going to go in redraft leagues by looking at the best ball ADP. His current best ball ADP is 76, which is in the beginning of the 7th round. If he gets drafted by the Falcons, he's definitely going up. He definitely will be going higher than that. I'm pretty sure he can skyrocket. He can jump up to the 4th round easily. Same if he went to the Cardinals. He can easily get up to the 4th round. I think if he goes to the Falcons, he would jump up to the 3rd round. I think he would easily jump up to the 3rd round, and then it would be the 4th round for the Cardinals, because people would be worried that Connor is still in that backfield. But for me, I'm like, if you drafted Kenneth Walker in the 2nd round, I hope you didn't draft him to be a backup. And in Dynasty Startups ADP, he is going 84, which is the end of the 7th round. That's the RB24. But but at 81, Ezekiel Elliott is going as the RB23. I would take Kenneth Walker over him. Then we got at 70, Aaron Jones going as the RB22. I would take Kenny Walker over him. At 69, we have Isaiah Spiller going as the RB21. I would take Kenneth Walker over him. Like, Kenneth Walker really would have to go into some pass catching situation, and I can't see it in my head that's the perfect situation to make me take him over Kenny Walker, because Spiller have not shown me anything that excites me except that he has pass catching. No athleticism that excites me, nothing like that. At 68, we have Elijah Mitchell, which is the RB20. I'll take Kenneth Walker over him. Well, you know what? I'm going to say that it might be landing spot dependent on that. I don't like that Elijah Mitchell not have any draft capital, but he's in the perfect system for him. At 64, we have Travis Etienne, who is the RB19. This is a conflict, because I don't know how Etienne looks, but I'm gonna go with my gut. I felt like Kenneth Walker was a better prospect, so I'm gonna go with Kenneth Walker. At 62, RB18 is Josh Jacobs. I like Josh Jacobs. The problem is a lot of people don't like Josh Jacobs, and I'm not going to take an asset that is not going to accrue value If you getting Josh Jacobs, next year at this time he's not going to be worth more than what he is now. So give me Kenneth Walker. And then at RB 17 at the 60 spot we have Breece Hall. Well, I'm taking Breece Hall over him. But how I play Dynasty, I would rather a lot of these young backs than these veteran backs. I would take both of these RBs. Well, I might be going too far. Might be too high. I would definitely take Breece Hall in Dynasty over CMC. That's not even a question. You can't even trade CMC right now and get the one-on-one. Anyone that, and then you'll have crazy people, when somebody will post their trade, they'd be like, you didn't get that much. Like, I be wondering what leagues they're playing where they think they're going to get a bunch for these veteran players. You didn't get enough. Like, do you understand a player's value is only as much as your league mates are willing to pay? You can have whatever perceived value you want of a player, but he will stay on your team if it's too high. He will rot and stay on your team. The value of a player is only what league mates are willing to pay. Because once you have a player on your team, it don't matter what you value him. All he is a spot right now. That being said, Breece Hall, I can take Breece Hall as my RB3 in a dynasty league. Kenneth Walker, I could take Kenneth Walker as my RB5 in a dynasty league, right behind Javonte Williams. In front of CMC. I said it. I'm just talking right now. Look, it just depends on what Kenneth Walker go. I'm talking right now. It really depends. If that man go to a situation with a committee, hell no. But I'm really down on CMC. Dude got hurt the last 2 years. Who's to say it's not a third year? I'm not drafting him anywhere in Dynasty. Like, I'm staying clear away from him. In redraft, hey, I'll get him all day. I'll go ahead and take that, but I'm not going to be stuck with CMC and Dynasty. Just give me the younger back. All right, let's look at his player comps. Lance Zierlein compared his style of play to Willie Parker. Now, ask me what I know about Willie Parker. I will tell you absolutely nothing. But he was a running back on the Steelers. He played from 2004 to 2009. Mock Draftables compare this guy to a bunch of guys that have done nothing in the league. Deion Jackson, he is a backup for the Colts. Karen Higdon, he was a nobody. Chad Simpson, nobody. Josh Ferguson, heard of that name, but I'm going to say he's still a nobody. Felix Jones, Mike Weber, bunch of nobodies. Let's go to player profile and see what the Podfather compared them to. And Jesus, this man got some high praise when it comes to best comparable. The best comparable on player profiler is LaDainian Thompson. LaDainian Thompson was a fantasy football god. So that's some high praise for Kenny Walker. Hey, I don't know how you're going to take that. So let's figure out what his value is in Dynasty right now. In mock drafts, in rookie mock drafts, he is going from like the 104 to the 106. I did one on the Hustler channel, and it was a super flex. He went to 102 because I drafted him. But I'm high on Kenny Walker. I did a one QB Dynasty draft, and he ended up sliding to the 106. So you just don't know when it comes to Kenny Walker. If you're trying to have your eye on him, I think a safe bet is that if you're at the 104, you should be able to get him. Because first top 3 people gonna draft Brees Hall, Willis, and then the RB1 or whoever is that on their mind, whether it's Burks or Wilson. For the 104, if I was to trade out of it, I need a 23 first and a 23 second for me to think about trading out of it. I'll be honest with you, I would rather have Kenneth Walker. If I had a contending team, I would rather have Kenneth Walker. If I didn't have a contending team, give me those picks. I'll take those picks. But if I had a contending team, I'd rather have Kenneth Walker. So I wouldn't trade until Brees Hall was off the board. Yeah, so if I had the 105, 106, then that's different. The 106, you gave me the 23 first and a 23 second. That pick is yours. 105, I would like to see what falls to me, decide whether I make that pick or not. And you know I don't like to hold you guys, so I'm out of here. Always remember, there's no off season for champions. Peace.